What is a man from Tennessee doing out in the cold?
I gotta go over the falls today.
Oh, over the falls. We literally are going over the falls. We're here at Three Sisters Island, a connection of small little islands connected by some bridges over the Niagara Falls rapids. It's the location where a lot of people, when they're gonna go over the falls in a barrel, will put the barrel in the water. And we're coming up on that spot. And then down that way, down towards that way is Niagara Falls. Another part of the rapids. Yes. That shore over there is Canada. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, and all that sort of thing. Care to go for a swim?
Well, I don't know, I'm having second thoughts.
Second thoughts, eh?
We could drop it there. Look how hard it was.
There's the falls up there. Over there is the boat launching area for the Maid of the Mist. Right over there. Right over there. It's where the boats, you can see the boats pulled up onto the shore. This is a good picture. I'll have to get one right here. Welcome to Canada. We have an American refugee. Made his way over here from the United States. Did you swim the gorge?
Yeah, I did. Thank you for pulling me out.
Sure thing. We're visiting the Whirlpool Rapids right now. It's an area in the Niagara Gorge where the where the river changes direction and forms whirlpools. There's the whirlpools right down there. Look at the floating log debris.
Yeah, I see that.
And it's all caught in the middle.
Periodically it's just going down.
These lines here are for my cable car that come from over there at that station for the tourists. It's 35 degrees out today, but a strong breeze making the wind chill seem like 10. Below. Uncle Archie, if you see this videotape right down there, right where I've got the camera pointed, that's where I go fishing for salmon. I take a hike, right, there's a road on that side of the cliff, and I come down on there's a little staircase that runs right down through there, and then we stand out by those rocks, and that's where the salmon come up from Lake Ontario, which is about 3 miles down the gorge, and they come up there to spawn, and that's where we catch them. 30-40 pound salmon. I've only caught a few, but had a good time trying to catch some. Cold, eh?
Very cold.
We'll see you at the Horseshoe Falls.
Okey-doke.
Here we have the craft that Claude King will now enter to brave the mighty Niagara. Taken from an exhibit of Niagara Falls memorabilia, the 1985 crossing of Von Blickenbrand, Claude will now attempt to make that same historic trek. The working crews have tossed him over into the Niagara River about 500 yards upstream. There we see one of the entrance canalways from one of the Ontario Provincial Power Authorities. The intake water valves. Here he is floating down the side of the Niagara River with camera in hand. What a brave man he is. Unfortunately, he caught some snags in the rocks. There you see the 1985 barrel. Once again, Claude enters the barrel, and work crews throw him over the side of the brink, just above the brink of the falls, about 100 yards. There he is rolling through the brush, and there you see the craft splashing down into the mighty Niagara. Dropping 50 feet in the last 100 yards, the mighty Niagara rushes towards the brink of the falls. Clearly, you can see the thronging crowds waiting and hoping that he will surely come through this safely. The work crews have carefully planned this. The provincial police had no idea that he was going to be making this attempt on this particular day. There he is, heading right towards the edge of the falls, the famous Horseshoe Falls in Niagara Falls, Canada. All he could see from this picture is just a wall of mist out over into the gorge. And with the brink of the falls in sight, he waves his last goodbye, and a mountain of water. What a terrifying scene this is. The crowds rushed from the brink of the falls over to the side of the gorge to make sure they could see that the barrel was safe and had made it through. And there it is. They've spotted the barrel down in the gorge. 172 feet down in the gorge, Claude King lies within the barrel. The intensity of the moment, work crews have attached a rope to the barrel, trying to pull him out, risking their own lives. The Ontario police were not too pleased with the stunt, but has he braved the mighty Niagara?
That's where I did it.
That's where he did it, yeah.
Came right over the top there.
And you dried out so quickly.
Yeah, barrel was pretty dry.
Good. It's hard to get the sense of the size, isn't it though? You should see if there was a boat that was following along over there, it would just be a little tiny thing.
Yeah.
You know, the seagulls are dancing around there, but it's 118 feet or whatever. It looks like about 35 from here, doesn't it? almost, you know, get the sense. That's where we were before, the American side.
On the other side.
Can I take a picture of the rainbow?
Soaked when they're done.
Yeah, you don't come out dry, no way.
They might as well take the raincoats off.
Huh?
They might as well take the raincoats off.
It's 24, Mona. Yes.
Why are they screaming?
Blood pressure before you go down there.
I did that once, it's degraded.
It looks like it would be a real lot of fun.
You gotta do it on a warm day though.
Yeah.